Okay, cage match 7. Bret Hart versus AJ Styles in a dream match. Here we go. This should be fun. Bret Hart and AJ Styles cage match. They've never fought as far as I know. If they have, you can just correct me, but I'm pretty sure they're Bret Hart stopped wrestling around 2000. AJ Styles, I think he started around there. I don't think they fought. If they did, I stand corrected because I watched a lot of wrestling, but I don't remember every match ever. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they've they've never had a fight. They've never had a wrestling match, but it would have been a good one. But Bret Hart, if you take AJ Styles and put him in his prime in like 1990 against Bret Hart, that would have been in his prime. That would have been some match. But yeah, you wonder how some of today's wrestlers against how good matches they would have against. You can bring them back to 1990 and have them wrestle Bret Hart and guys like that of that nature. It'd be like a yeah, even like a 1990 and a 95 Shawn Michaels against AJ Styles or something. It'd be pretty cool. Or be cool like Undertaker versus a 1975 Andre the Giant. That would have been cool to see too. So because Andre's prime, he was was really the 70s his prime because he got more. He was probably more famous in the 80s, but his wrestling prime was the 70s. He was like Andre in 1975 was a lot better than Andre in 1985. When Andre was yeah, he was at his best in the ring in the 70s. You go back if you can go back and look and see see Andre the Giant in this if you could find some matches Andre the Giant in the 70s and look at him in the 80s, he was amazing in his when he could in his prime. I think he did drop kicks and stuff. Andre the Giant. He jumped off the top rope even in the early 80s, but Andre in the 70s that was his prime. He just was a lot. His most famous. Was a lot more famous in the 80s, but it's too bad if he was born 10 years younger and his prime was the 80s when he got real big with Hogan and WrestleMania and all that stuff. That would have been real. That match at WrestleMania. If that could have happened in 1977, 10 years earlier, that would have been amazing. That would have been a great match, Hogan and Andre in 1977 at WrestleMania 3. That would have been cool if that happened. But it was in 1987. And it was still quite a moment. All right, AJ Styles got a submission. Oh, Bret Hart gets out of it. This is a pretty good match. Bret Hart and AJ Styles. I like this. I should do this in my best of 7 series. So have Bret Hart and AJ Styles. This would be a cool best of 7. I may have to do that. Do a best of 7 at some point. Bret Hart, AJ Styles, best of 7. All right. So who's looking forward to WWE 2K24? This should be about 3 months out. You can probably start pre-ordering it. I'm doing this in December. You can probably start pre-ordering it usually around the Royal Rumble, and it'd be out probably be out early March or mid March. It'll be out, and you could probably pre-order it late January, early February around the Rumble time. It's kind of what they did last year. Looking hopefully at some cool new features and things. I always look for. Hopefully they add to the build on the sliders and they keep in. And the more settings, the better. The more ways you can tweak how a match goes and stuff. Hopefully they have some cool stuff. Wish they had like just a damage slider. It just says damage and you just slide it. Damage happens faster if it's all the way up, and if it's all the way down, it just happens slower. And because they had the slow, medium, normal, fast thing, but be cool if they just if you can 0 to 100 damage. 100 damage they get hurt quicker, and 0 damage it takes longer. They get hurt slower, so match would be longer on 0 than 100. That'd be cool. See if Styles gets him here. Yeah, AJ Styles gets Bret Hart. All right, in the cage. That's the. I'll see you at the next cage match.